English Home Language, Term 1, Prepared Reading, Grade 5. Disclaimer. The work to be done during this PowerPoint and video presentation covers the work for the Prepared Reading Assessment intended for Grade 5 English Home Language by Ms. Lizelle Wilkinson. All information is original content. If you have any questions, please ask your parents and or caregiver to send me an email at teacherlizelle@gmail.com, or you could send me a WhatsApp message on 079 751 2777. Welcome Grade 5s. Welcome to Grade 5 English Home Language with me, your teacher, Teacher Lizelle. Today we will be looking at prepared reading. Prepared reading. When you are going to do a prepared reading, practice makes perfect. Practice is the act of rehearsing something over and over again and again for the purpose of improving or mastering it. Practice reading it aloud, making sure that you read loudly enough. Read with as much expression as you can. Vary your tone and pace and stress certain important words. Project your voice. Use eye contact so that you are communicating with your audience. When you look up, place your finger over the next word so that you do not lose your place. Use punctuation marks to help you to pace your reading and to assist you with your expression. Remember to use body language to show the audience that you are interested in the passage you are reading. Prepared reading. On the 1st of February 2021, we will start with formal assessment for Term 1. The first assessment for English Home Language is prepared reading. On the next page, you will find the story Hitchhikers in the Bathroom that you need to prepare. You can listen to your teacher and follow the story to hear the correct pronunciation of the words. Also look at the rubric at the last page of the slide. A rubric is the tool the teacher will use to assess you on your prepared reading. If you feel that you are well prepared, read your story to your family members and ask them for feedback. Extra activity for fun. Complete the questions to see if you understand what you have read. This is called a reading comprehension. Hitchhikers in the Bathroom by Liana Mahoney. Imagine this. You step up to the sink, wet your toothbrush and begin cleaning your pearly whites. Out of the corner of your eye, you see something moving on the wall. Suddenly, you realize that you are not alone in the bathroom. Your heart pounding, you turn towards the tiny intruder to get a better look. You are horrified to see that it has 8 legs and a pair of oversized pinchers on its front end. Is it some kind of miniature octopus or a bizarre crab? Is it going to sting you? Actually, it's a bug, and it's no more harmful to you than a housefly. This tiny bathroom bug is called a pseudoscorpion, but do not be fooled by its name. It's not really a scorpion. It's just a relative, like a cousin. The pseudoscorpion is a kind of arachnid, which means it's closely related to spiders, scorpions, and mites. Like scorpions, pseudoscorpions have a segmented body and 2 enormous pinchers. But pseudoscorpions lack the curved stinger that all true scorpions have. Pseudoscorpions usually live outside in mulch, under tree bark and leaf litter. So, how do they end up in the bathroom? They use those pincher-like claws to hitch a ride on other bugs, such as flies and beetles. When these insects come in, so do the pseudoscorpions, attached to their legs. These tiny arachnids prefer moist places. Since the bathroom tends to be humid after bathing and showering, It's a likely place to find them, but they are easily overlooked. Most pseudoscorpions are only about 2 to 8 millimeters long. Pseudoscorpions don't bite or sting humans, and they can even be helpful. These bugs feed on common household pests, such as carpet beetle larvae, ants, mites, and small flies. Welcoming this hitchhiker into your home may mean there are fewer household pests to bug you. Just for fun. These questions you may answer to yourself. You do not need to write it down in your English book. Hitchhikers in the bathroom. Question 1. If you wanted to find a pseudoscorpion outdoors, where would you look? Question 2. Use the Venn diagram to show how pseudoscorpions and real scorpions are alike and how they are different. So, in the left-hand corner circle, where it says pseudoscorpions, I want you to write down the characteristics of a pseudoscorpion. On the right-hand side of the Venn diagram, you will see it says real scorpions. I want you to write down the characteristics of a real scorpion. And you'll see in the middle, where the circles cross, you'll see it says both. I want you there to write down what you think both of these scorpions have in common. What are their similarities? And then question 3, how can pseudoscorpions be helpful to humans? Activity 2. Hitchhikers in the bathroom. Match each vocabulary word from the article with the correct
Number 1,
definition.
bizarre. Number 2,
Firstly,
moist.
I'm going to read all the words to you.
Number 3,
And then
enormous.
I will read all the meanings to you.
Number 4,
I need you
miniature.
to match column A and
Number
column
5,
B together.
larvae. Number
On your
6,
left-hand side, I'm going to
intruder.
start. Word number 1.
Number 7, segmented.
Bizarre.
And number 8,
Word number 2.
terrified.
Moist. Word number 3.
Then the meanings
Enormous.
to your right-hand side.
Word number
The
4.
immature forms of an
Miniature.
insect.
Word
B,
number 5.
having a very small
Larvae.
size.
Word
C,
number 6.
strange or
Intruder.
unusual.
Word
D,
number 7.
extremely
segmented.
scared or shocked.
Word number 8.
E,
horrified.
somewhat wet or damp.
Then to the column on your right-hand side.
F,
A. The
divide
immature
into
forms
sections.
of an insect.
G,
B.
very large
Having
in
a very
size
small
or huge.
size.
And H,
C.
invader.
Strange
So you should
or
look
unusual.
at the column on your right-hand
D.
side and match
Extremely
the
scared
description
or
to the
shocked.
word on your left-hand side.
E. Somewhat wet or damp. F. Divided into sections. G. Very large in size or huge. And H. Invader.
Well done. Remember, reading rocks. And first we have to learn to read, then we read to learn. Well done. Reading rocks. I want to read a quote for you by Dr. Seuss. The more you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you will go.